So Mets and Phillies divisional round. Series is tied 1-1. And a surprising announcement to me, anyways, was Kodai Senga starting game one. And I'm like, what? I thought he was done for the year. But he comes in and first batter, first pitch, not first pitch, but first batter division series.
Third pitch, yeah.
Gives up a bomb to who else? Kyle Schwarber. His 15th or 16th leadoff homer of the season. I mean, absolutely insane. And I'm like, all right, did the Mets pull the trigger too early on Senga? Like that's my first initial thought. You know, you give up a leadoff homer, and it's like, wait, what are we doing here?
Well, I mean, I think if it was against somebody that wasn't Schwarber who hit so many leadoff home runs, I'd say maybe. But I mean, Senga looked decent when he was there. I mean, he clearly was coming back from injury. Yeah. But I mean, he looked okay. He didn't look like he was way off. But Schwarber has a thing with leadoff home runs, and that's like his 21st playoff home run. Now he's like he's in the top few all time for playoff home runs. Like it's what Schwarber does. He just for some reason in the postseason he just ambushes pitchers and hits a boatload of home runs.
So Zach Wheeler, it made his case to be a Cy Young. I mean, he's probably not going to get it because Chris Sale won the Triple Crown, but the dude was absolutely dominant. Mm-hmm. And the announcers were saying it all game. Zach Wheeler goes in, and the Mets are just sitting there waiting for him to leave the game. Just waiting. How many times have we seen that? A starter absolutely dominate an outing, and then as soon as they get to the bullpen, they just light the bullpen up. And that's what the Mets did. Top of the eighth, they score 5, pretty much put that game out of reach. But I mean, we've seen that time and time again that a starter just comes in, mows people down, and as soon as they get to the bullpen, you know, the hitters are locked in, and it's like a sigh of relief comes over them.
Of course it is.
Finally.
Well, we said
it's a mental game.
Yeah, and we said back in May, like the Achilles heel of this Phillies team, they're still not great defensively, but it was their bullpen. And their bullpen had a stretch where they were really, really good this year. They started off rough, they finished rough. Middle of the season, they were pretty good. But we said way back when, like that was going to be their Achilles heel. If their bullpen couldn't maintain some consistency, they would struggle because of it. And at times when they went on losing streaks, a lot of times it was the bullpen.
Yeah, they did have that stretch in the middle. There was a decent stretch where that bullpen was really good because I still think they ended the year with like top 10 or top 12 bullpen numbers overall. But they were streaky bullpen, you know. But it's like it's almost unfair to whichever bullpen guys ended up having to come in after Wheeler, because it's not just that Wheeler was mowing guys down. It's like I imagine what the feeling would be like in that dugout. It's not just getting guys out. It's like missing bats. We can't even touch it.
Mm. It was like 29 swings and misses. I think
demoralizing.
Yeah, it was an insane number of swings and misses. So it's like not only does he have great stuff, not only is he locked in, but he's dialed in to the point where like we can't even put the ball in play and make their suspect defense make a play. Like we're struggling so bad. So I don't care who it is. Anyone else comes in, it's like, okay, boys, we have a chance now.
Yep.
Like we didn't have a chance against Wheeler. Like we now have a chance. I don't care who this guy is. Like let's lock in and let's get it going. We see it all the time, right? Because baseball is such a mental game. And as a fan, you do it. I remember sitting on the couch watching, being like, okay, thank you. They took Zach Wheeler out. like right. And I'm not even playing in the game, but like it's such a mentally draining thing to watch a guy just shove inning after inning after inning. So, you know, you feel the juice as a fan. I imagine what those guys in the dugout are feeling in the clubhouse, being like, okay, boys, this is, you know, let's not, you know, Wheeler was incredible, right? You get some huge hits in the eighth to put up 5 and put that game out of reach. Let's not forget the job that David Peterson did coming in after Kodai Senga. For Kodai Senga at 2 innings, right? And for David Peterson to come in and really have to be almost perfect because Wheeler was perfect.
Right.
Wheeler was perfect. So like you had to come in the 3rd inning and you had to essentially match what Zach Wheeler was doing. Was absolutely just incredible. He just did. I thought he was fantastic. You know, and then again, get in late in the ball game and the Mets you can't count them out. It really is. It was incredible.
Yeah.